Welcome students to the Research Methods in Horticulture class. Our today's topic is about the domains of research in horticulture. Research in horticulture is divided into various domains, each focusing on the specific types of crops and practices. These domains aim to improve the crop growth, productivity, quality, and adaptability. So the key primary domains in horticulture include fruit science, the second one is vegetable science, the third one is floriculture, ornamental uh, plants, and the fourth one is medicinal and aromatic plants. So first of all, the fruit science. The fruit science focuses on the study of various aspects related to fruit crops, including breeding, cultivation, uh, techniques, post-harvest handling, value addition. And the key topics in fruit science include breeding and improvement, orchard management, irrigation and fertilization. By breeding and improvement research area, we mean the development of new fruit varieties with improved traits such as high yield, disease resistance, and fruit quality. An example would include the breeding of apple varieties with enhanced resistance to disease like apple scab. The second key topic would include orchard management, and research in this area may include assessing the various aspects of plant density on the growth and development of fruit crops, as well as training and pruning systems and canopy management to maximize fruit yield and quality. An example would include studies on high density planting systems in mango to improve the productivity. And the another key topic in fruit science would include irrigation and fertilization, uh, which means determining the best irrigation techniques and nutrient management strategies for fruit crops to optimize water and nutrient use efficiency. An example in this area would include assessing the impacts of drip irrigation in grape vineyards to conserve the water and improve yield. So the second key domain uh, in horticulture include vegetable science. The vegetable science deals with the cultivation, breeding, physiology, and management of vegetable crops. And it also focuses on understanding the growth patterns, nutrient requirements, and harvesting techniques of various vegetables. The key topics in vegetable science would include crop improvement in breeding, integrated pest and disease management, and soil and nutrient management. So first of all, crop improvement and breeding. In this key topic, we try to assess the different different unique vegetable hybrids and varieties with traits like early maturity, high yield, disease resistant, and marketable quality. An example would include breeding of heat tolerant tomato varieties for summer cultivation. This is an example of research work under this key topic. The second key topic, integrated pest and disease management. In this key topic, the research would uh, include assessing different management practices to control the pests and diseases, especially the eco-friendly techniques, whereby reducing a reliance on chemical use. An example would include using pheromone traps and biopesticides in the integrated pest management of cabbage. The third key topic under this domain would include soil and nutrient management research, and this basically means studies on optimizing the soil fertility and nutrient application, and studying their effect on the growth and productivity of vegetable crops. An example would include fertilizer trials on nitrogen use efficiency in potato cultivation. So the third primary domain is a domain of research in horticulture is floriculture ornamental plants. As the name indicates, floriculture, which involves the study of flowers and ornamental plants, and also uh, their relevant research such as breeding, propagation, cultivation practices to enhance their aesthetic and economic values. The key topics in this domain would include propagation and cultivation, relevant research, breeding and genetic improvement, and post-harvest management. So the first one, propagation and cultivation research. Uh, uh, this basically means conducting research on the propagation techniques such as seed propagation, grafting, cutting, and tissue culture uh, methods. An example would include micropropagation of orchids to produce disease-free, high-quality plants. The second key topic is breeding and genetic improvement, and in this key topic, the research would include the development of new ornamental varieties with improved flower, color, size, fragrance, and resistance to pests and diseases. An example would include development of rose varieties with enhanced fragrance and petal longevity. The third key topic would include post-harvest management, and under this key topic, the research will consist of would consist of assessing different methods to prolong the vase life of cut flowers and improve the shelf life of ornamental plants. An example would include the use of plant growth regulators and preservatives in prolonging the vase life of cut roses. And now we have the final primary or key domain of research in horticulture, and that is conducting research in the area of medicinal and aromatic plants, which focuses on the cultivation, breeding, processing of plants having curative powers. That's why we call them medicinal and aromatic plants. Beside curative powers, they also have the aromatic properties. So the key topics in this domain would include assessing different cultivation techniques, uh, quality assessment and extraction studies, and breeding and genetic improvement. So the first key topic, cultivation techniques. The research in this area include assessing different cultivation and harvesting methods to maximize the yield of active ingredients in medicinal plants. So, for instance, optimizing the cultivation techniques of Withania somnifera, which is also called which is also locally called ashwagandha, for higher root alkaloid content. The second key topic would include studies on the extraction of essential oils and bioactive compounds, along with the assessment of their quality and efficacy. An example uh, such as extraction of essential oils from lemongrass, and the analysis of their bio uh, activity, especially antibacterial activity. The third key topic would include the breeding and genetic improvement of medicinal plants, such as development of new cultivars with high concentration of bioactive compounds. So, an example would include breeding of mint varieties with high menthol content. This was all about today's topic about the different key domains of research in horticulture. If you have any queries, you can discuss in the group. Thank you so much.